Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to my channel where we create new content as often as Spirit allows and where I share my personal transformations with you. And today I'm back to do another video. And I'm just here to talk to you about you just gave birth to the new you, okay? You just gave birth to the new you. I remember I had a dream a few nights ago. It was just a dream about an egg, and the egg had hatched and the chick hadn't come all the way out, but before the chick was even out of this egg, it already had a tooth. So whatever that means, I'm perceiving it as then you were giving birth to the new you. Then you were giving birth to the new you. And now you were born. Now. Okay? I saw in this egg, even though it was a chick, it already had a tooth. So that let me know that this chick was advanced. Okay? So you are reborn, and the old version of yourself is no longer here, okay? Because you are reborn. And I was also getting that because you just gave birth, you have to heal, okay? You are in your healing process is what I'm getting. You were reborn, and now you are healing, okay? You are no longer that same person as you was in the past, as you were in the past. You are getting over some of the things that happened to you that you were not in agreement with, okay? You are healing from those hurts. You are letting go, and you have released, and you have accepted everything that happened to you, because you realize that you can no longer hold on to that hurt. By you holding on to it, it is only stunning your growth. So you are in your healing process. At this point, old versions of you may want to creep up, but you have learned how to tame that beast. You have learned how to not react the way you used to react. You have learned not to pop off. You have learned how to be more gentle. You have learned how to be more loving. You have learned how to be more kind, even when it's unpopular in a world like this. But you do it anyway, because your character has developed. You are in a new season of your life. You are on a new timeline. And your old ways cannot come with you on this new timeline. The old version of you cannot come where the Most High is trying to take you. So continue to allow those old ways of being to purge all the way through you. Remember, you are slow cooking. You are in a slow cooker. You cannot rush the spirit to receive what it is that you are about to receive. That's why when I speak to the Most High and the Most High speaks to me, I'm honest so I can get the understanding, because I don't like delivering my messages. I listen to a lot of YouTubers, and I don't want to be so encouraged by them that I am so dependent upon them that I don't realize that God talks to me himself. So I had to slow down on listening to certain things. So I don't want to be a copycat here, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not mimicking anyone else's channel. These messages are straight from the divine that I'm giving you. If you are vibrating with this channel and you know this message is for you, then it's for you. Spirit asked me not to water down the way that I give these messages, because listen, these are some abundant downloads that I'm sharing with you. And I want to stop to even say, if these messages are for you, if they are resonating with you, I need you to start interacting. You don't have to comment, but could you just at least like the video? Not to feed my ego, but to assure me that I'm delivering these messages to the right people, just for confirmation, because this is new to me. Okay? Even if you don't like it, I'm going to continue giving it anyway, because I do understand that some of you are still in the flesh and you have to grow to understand the importance of a thing. So I won't not stop giving you the messages because you don't like it. It was just a little extra confirmation for me. But anyhow, a lot of you are no longer the person that you were. You have shedded so much ego. You have shedded so many of of your old ways of being. And you have begun to trust in spirit more. Okay? And with that being said, you understand that you cannot rush the spirit to give you what it is that it's about to give you. Back what I was saying, like, I don't want my messages to sound like other people's messages. These are straight from the divine. Some of you really are about to receive an overflow in your harvest. And it's because God has to prove that He is God in this hour. Because a lot of you have gotten weary in your doing, and God knows this, because you've been overlooked and underbooked. But those roads are about to change in your life. If you are receiving this message, hit the like button. The roads are changing in your life. You are no longer who you were. You don't accept the same nonsense that you used to. It would be so easy for you to go back into that old way of being, but you have entered into a new timeline, a new realm, and a new dimension. And I keep saying these things because it is bigger. Some of these people that you just walked away from, they are not going to understand, like, how did this happen for you? Okay? They always looked at you as the underdog. They always looked at you like you're going to always stay on the bottom. But because you no longer believe in the lies that they fed you, you started to believe in what God said about you. You started to believe that you were blessed and highly favored. You started to believe that no weapon formed against you could prosper. You started to know who you were in Christ. Because God said it, you believed it. You no longer have to have anyone to cheer you on. Because in this season, you're cheering yourself on. Your energy is being returned to you. That's all this thing is an energy transfer. that's about to happen. It's an energy transfer that's taking place. You gave these people the attention, the time, and the day. You made them look good. You made them look good. Whatever that means for you. You know you were more valuable in that situation than they led on to be. But you had to realize how much your Father in heaven loved you and how much that you could be provided for with or without these people. You stop giving your attention to that. You stop people pleasing and you begin to trust in God. Because see, these people laugh at you for believing the way you believe. They laugh at you because it's unpopular. And we live in a world where people can't survive if they ain't popular. So they have to try to blend in. They have to try to fit in. They have to try to do everything that society tells them to do. It's because they are afraid of who they are. They are afraid to look within themselves. Because they are afraid of who they may meet on the other side. God has been calling these people to face themselves, but they ignored. They ignored the voice of the Most High. And they laughed at you because you believed in an unpopular world what God could do for you without stealing, without killing, without robbing, without manipulating, without trying to get over on others. See, people didn't know that people like you still exist in this world. Everybody ain't trying to get over. People didn't know that you were so genuine. People didn't really believe you were who you said you were. And you got tired of trying to prove yourself. You got tired of trying to prove your innocence in the situation. So you let it go. And you went within. And it connected you to the most beautiful part of yourselves that you could ever imagine. You met the real you up high. You met the higher version of yourself because of this. You met the higher version of yourself. You began to see yourselves in a different light because you felt yourself on that different vibration. You felt yourself on that different frequency. And you knew that that part of you existed in another timeline and in another realm and in another dimension. And you decreed and you declared it. So therefore it has to happen. Therefore it has to happen. Okay? If this message is resonating with you, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share the video, okay? I love you all, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.